Fox 55 Sports. This is The Locker Room.
Hey, good evening, boys and girls. Allow us to welcome you inside the locker room. He's Peter Hood. I'm Justin Princeton. For the past 6 months, we brought you prep football and basketball highlights on this program every Friday night. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and that comes to an end this evening. Now the locker room will continue throughout the spring and summer, but this is it for the 2018-19 high school football and basketball season on this show.
It's been a lot of fun. There's no doubt about that. Special shout out to Caleb Saylor and Cody Butler for all of their help throughout the year. They sacrificed their time to help make our show better for you, and for that, we're very grateful for those two. And with that, time to go out with a bang tonight, Princey. Sectional semifinals taking place across the area. 31 local teams looking to punch their tickets to title games tomorrow. We begin in Class 4A, packed house at Wayne for Huntington North and Southside. Archers won the regular season meeting between these two, so HN looking for a little revenge, and they're off to a good start. Zach Doherty off the turnover, finishes through traffic. Moments later, down to Sawyer Stoltz, the IUPUI commit, takes his time for 2 of his 10 points. Early 4-point lead for the Vikes, but Archers aren't going away that easy. Amari Hall gets good position, earns an easy lay-in later in the first quarter. You know what they say, if it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
Hall, 2 more. This one was tight in the early going, but the Vikings eventually pull away as you see Jordan Hollowell scoring off the inbound. Huntington North cruises into the sectional championship, 53-32, your final.
Statement win for them, if I must say so myself. So the Vikings move on to play the winner of Wayne and Muncie Central. Craig Young locked in, ready to go on his home floor tonight. Ohio State football commit doing it on both ends. The block on one end, he's a tough man to deal with on the break, splitting defenders for a pair, and he was far from done, as they say. Later, this is what you call bully ball. Young tells that young fella to hit the weight room, and then it's Young doing it from the outside, off the look ahead from Michael Redding. He'll shoot it if you leave him alone, and if you double team him, well, he's going to get the ball out of his hands. He'll find his shooter, Redding, Bottoms. This all part of an 11-3 run to put the Generals up 11 midway through the third. They hold on to win 66-63 to advance to tomorrow's final.
On to Sectional 5 we go. DeKalb, your host, taking on co-SAC champion Northrop. Bruins led by 10 at the half. Third quarter, they put it away. Sidney Curry, the move down low, gets the bucket. Few possessions later, Bruins out and running to Quay White, the benefactor, in transition. That put Northrop up 14. Later in the quarter, good ball movement here from the Bruins. Students want Quaylen Pettis to shoot. He does, and that's Bottoms. 3-ball from the corner. Then the pass inside to Curry, the Miami, Ohio commit, doing damage. Bruins hold DeKalb to just 3 points in the quarter. They go on to win 63-42, your final.
It's going to be a fun one tomorrow. Bruins get the winner of this one. East Noble, Bishop Dwenger in the nightcap. Knights led by double digits late in the third. Saints trying to make a comeback. Brendan Lytle down low to Jared Lee. Bucket plus the foul. 3-point play makes the lead just 9. This was a theme, though, tonight. Knights with the answer. Hayden Jones knifing his way through that Dwenger defense for the layup. Then Brent Cox, the kick out to a wide open Nate Dixon for the triple.
Leaving him wide open is not a good idea.
Not at all. Jones loving it. So was the Knights student section. East Noble goes up 15. Saints, one last push. pushing them before the end of the quarter. Braden Groves hits the corner three. But again, answers from Ali and the Knights. Ali gets the bucket off the board right at the buzzer. Game high 18 from the Akron commit. Knights up 18 after 3.
A lot of action in DeKalb today.
Indeed. They advance to the sectional final. 60-50. Tip against Northrop set for 7:30 tomorrow.
Final stop in 4A comes up in Elkhart. How about Warsaw? They beat Memorial earlier this week, and they backed that up with the win over Central tonight, 43-41. The Tigers hold on, and they'll play for a sectional championship tomorrow night.
Moving on to 3A now, sectional 23 at Belmont. Good semifinal matchup between Norwell and Marion, at least, we thought it would be.
Yeah.
Good third quarter. Marion running away with things. J.K. Thomas, if you think he's missing, joke's on you. Thomas.
Get J.K. Just kidding. Yep.
Thomas is a monster on the football field. He can hoop a little bit, too. Step back. Jay puts the Giants up 23 late in the third.
How about the pink shoes?
I love it. Norwell not giving up the fight in the fourth. Will Geiger sets up Drew Fetterspiel in the corner. That's cash money. And then it's Garrison Breggy getting into the passing lane. Turns it into easy two. Deficit cut to a mere 19, but tonight, not Norwell's night. Game high, 16 for Thomas, add 14 for Howard. Marion cruises 55-30.
Game 2 indicator tonight features the host Belmont Braves and the Heritage Patriots. It was close when those two met in the regular season, and it was close again tonight. Jaden Harris, been doing this all year for them, gives the Pats the early advantage, but Belmont comes right back. Probably not how they drew this one up, but Cade Filling will take it. Moments later, Braves using their size advantage on the boards. Aaron Lehrman cleans up the miss. Belmont goes up 4, but that deficit is nothing to a team that can shoot it like Heritage. Parker Tracy, can't leave him open. He makes some pay, and then it's more from Harris. The baseline drive and finish, plus another. Team high 12 for the senior. Heritage holds on to win 50-48.
Staying in Class 3A, Sectional 22 at Garrett hosts Railroaders facing Angola early first quarter. Garrett keeping this one tight. Kobe Lucarelli hits the triple to tie things up.
Say that 3 times fast.
You got to shoot if your name's Kobe. But the Hornets will respond in a big way, too. Blake Pocock, corner triple to give Angola the lead right back.
Got to shoot if your name's Pocock, too.
Indeed. Then Luke Honer, he's going to take the contact, finishes down low on the block. Later on, Dyer ball. He's able to clean up the miss from the corner. He's going to get the bucket to go. Angola goes on a 12-1 run to end the quarter. They advance to the championship with the 50-32 victory.
Coach Bentley's got to like that effort. So the Hornets move on to play the winner of Woodland and New Haven. And this one was pretty much all Bulldogs. They're pulling away when we pick it up. Late first half, Jamar Hutchins pulling up, knocks down the jumper. Moments later, Donovan Lewis going to do the same from pretty much the same spot on the floor. New Haven led by a dozen at the break. They hold on to win 48-37.
So, Sectional 21 now staying in Class 3A. Tippecanoe Valley topping Northwood 45-41 to set up a date with Wawasee in the sectional final tomorrow. The Warriors downing West Noble 65-43.
All right, down to Oak Hill we go. Class 2A now. Game 1 of the night saw Manchester taking on Lewis Cass, and this one all Manchester. Weston Hamby drives the lane. Logan Parrott battles for 2. Good ball movement here from the Squires. They find Thane Krieger, who's going to knock down the 3 ball from the corner. Squires were up 30 at one point, and the margin didn't change much heading into the fourth quarter. Couple misses here from Manchester, but a little persistence on the offensive glass. Max Carter cleans it up for 2, and next trip down for Lewis Cass. Carter swipes the ball back for the Squires, does it himself here for 2 more, extending the lead. Manchester later, they're just going to continue to add to it. They move on to the championship with a 90-58 win. You talked about a statement win earlier. How about that?
Indeed. Game 2 of the night, defending 2A state champs Oak Hill, hosting the Wabash Apaches. Wabash fans fired up. So are the Apaches. First points of the game, they come from Trenton Daughtry. He nails a 3 for Wabash. Later on, good play here from the Apaches. Long pass. It finds Blake Gibbon, and while he's going to find the bottom of the bucket for two, Wabash fans are loving it.
Good crowd on hand there.
Indeed, but Oak Hill not going away. Tristan Hayes goes for two, misses, cleans his own mess, gets the Golden Eagles on the board. Similar play here, similar result. Hayes down low, misses the first, grabs his board, lays it back in. Oak Hill back within 6. But Wabash pulling away. Good ball work. Daughtry, another triple. Apaches win 75-44. They move on to face Manchester. There's going to be a new 2A state champ this year as well.
How about the year the Apaches are having? Up to Butler we go. Downtown, Kevin Brown and Adams Central taking on Eastside in Sectional 36. Look at the effort here to save the basketball. Noah Johnson gets the bucket for Eastside. Other end, Blazers staying aggressive. Alex Yoder rips it from Kevin Vandeweghe. He takes it the other way for the bucket. Lead down to 10, but that would be as close as they would get. Vandeweghe splits the defense, gets to the cup for 2 of his 13. Prince, am I saying the name right there?
You are.
All right. That's fantastic. Love to hear it. How about the easy press break here for the Jets? And this time it's Ben Vorio finishing in transition. Jets fly into the Sectional 36 title game with a 54-42 win. Not my best highlight read, so we're going to send it back over to you, Princey.
The Jets get the winner of the nightcap between defending champ Busco and Bluffton. Late first, Bluffton up 9, Busco cutting into that lead. Jacob Folk gets the friendly bounce on the triple to cut the lead down to 6. Other end, Gavin King just signed for baseball. Apparently, he can play basketball too. Floater game strong. That puts the Tigers up 8 after 1. Second quarter, Eagles trying to stay in this one. Down 11, Mason Garland the drive, give him the hoop and the harm. 3-point play, cuts the lead back to single digits, but Bluffton not messing around tonight. Back on the other end, Jonathan Irwin, no on the triple. Zach Cummins boards. Landon McClish, he ain't missing that. Tigers up 9 later, going to the glass again. Irwin no good from deep. Again, Gabe Eisenhout cleans the glass, gets the easy putback. Tigers knock off Busco 61-48. It's AC Bluffton for the title tomorrow night.
You like that Bluffton team, don't you?
I do.
All right, staying in 2A, Westview looking to make a run at a state championship this year, ranked 3rd in the state. They beat a good Whitco team tonight, 60-40, to advance on to their sectional championship game. This one may be the most surprising result of the night. Not surprising if you're a fan of Prairie Heights. They've been good all year, but LaVille's the top 10 team in the state, and Prairie Heights rolls them tonight, 74-60 the final. Prairie Heights lost to Westview twice in the regular season. They'll get their 3rd shot at them tomorrow night up in Westview.
Going to be a good one. In Class 1A, up at Fremont, Bethany Christian falling to the host Eagles 51-39. And Blackhawk Christian.
That's second score.
You know, that's just what we expected.
Yeah.
Blackhawk rolls 114-41. Abe Hicks with 22. Caleb First with 20. So it's going to be Blackhawk Fremont for a sectional title tomorrow.
All right, what score we got next here? Southern Wells Cowan, 78-49. Southern Wells downs Cowan. They'll face Liberty Christian in the Westdale sectional final tomorrow night. Not a great sectional record-wise for a lot of those teams, but hey, somebody's got to win it, and Westdale's rolling right now.
Indeed. And oh, nope, I lied. Play of the night takes us back to where we started, sectional 6 at Wayne. Craig Young doing what Craig Young does for the Generals. Block leads to the transition game, which, you know, the lay-in for the future Buckeye. Wayne will play Huntington North in the title game tomorrow night.
And that should be a good one. Of course,
there's going to be a lot of good ones.
East Noble Northrop should be a very good one. And down in 3A, down at Belmont, Marion's a very good team.
Yeah.
But if Heritage can shoot the ball well,
Heritage likes to slow the pace down, so we'll see if they can, you know, do that against Marion.
They can shoot it too. I mean, I've seen them, you know, get up and down a little bit this year too. I think they can play some different styles. That Marion team is longer and athletic, probably than Coach Gray would like them to be. But with the way Heritage can shoot the basketball, of course, anything can happen. And really, really interested. I'll be up at DeKalb tomorrow for Northrop and East Noble. Of course, 2 of the best teams in the area all year long. 3 of the best big guys in the area, Brent Cox, Ali for East Noble, and of course Sidney Curry for Northrop. It'll be interesting to see how those two teams match up, but looking forward to it. Always
Absolutely. Fun. And don't forget about some of those smaller sectionals too. It's going to be fun up in the east side.
Yeah.
That Adams Central Bluffton game should be
rivalry game. I mean, those two schools don't like each other.
No, they really don't.
Now they got to travel all the way
to Eastside.
From the southern part of our viewing area all the way up to Eastside, but I'm sure for that game, those fans will make the trip, and it'll be a nice environment up there. And Prairie Heights is the third time the charm going up against Westview. They lost the first two by double digits, but I was at that second game. They were able to hang around a little bit there in the first half, and they've got some size that is tough for anybody to deal with. So
you know what they say? It's tough to beat a team 3 times.
Hard to beat a good team 3 times, but it's also hard to beat Westview, period, because they're really good. So
indeed,
that'll be interesting.